Hi everyone, happy Saturday. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about HVAC condensate lines. So I'm going to show you an air conditioning system. This is the outdoor unit, this is the condenser, and this is paired with the air handler, which is located in the attic in this case. The air handler has evaporator coils which produce condensation, and the condensation drains out of the condensate lines. So that you have a primary and a secondary condensate line here. These are the PVC pipes that you see in the picture. So it's using the primary condensate line primarily. If that clogs or there's a problem that causes it to clog, it then overflows to the secondary line, which should be draining to a conspicuous location, meaning it's dripping potentially outside over a gutter and onto a deck by a window. So you can see it, which would give you a warning that there's an issue and it needs service, likely needs to be unclogged. So here you can see in this place, these condensate lines are draining to the gutter. These are both draining to the same place that actually shouldn't be. The primary may be to the gutter, but the secondary should be draining extended over the gutter to drip onto this deck, potentially in front of the window or the door, and that would be an obvious indication that the secondary line is now being utilized and the HVAC system needs some service. So in this case, it would be an easy fix. That secondary condensate line would just need to be identified and extended a few inches over the gutter so it would drip onto the deck or in front of the window, so it's obvious. So here you can see that same gutter that those condensate lines are draining into. You can see there's standing water here. This is typical. Usually happens if there's leaves or some type of debris in the gutter. It causes the water to not drain appropriately. This is why I'm not a huge fan of condensate lines draining into the gutter. It is common, you see it often, not necessarily a problem unless this starts to happen. So while you always want to keep your gutters clean, it's especially important if you have your condensate lines draining into the gutters. During the summer, that AC will be running pretty much all season long, and you'll have a constant stream of water coming out of that condensate line, and you want it to drain properly. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.